is Nathan Owen. I'm a sales representative with U.S. Rodeo Supply. I've also been competing professionally riding bulls for about the last 7 years. Just like to take a little time and talk to you guys today about how to tell kind of when your bull rope is in need of replacing. It's probably one of the easiest things that you can keep in good shape in your gear bag that's going to save you a lot of hassle down the road, as far as avoiding hang-ups and you know, even the possibility of your rope breaking during your ride if you're pushing it too far. This is currently the rope that I'm using right now. I'm actually at the point where I'm going to be replacing it shortly. One of the easiest ways you can tell is grab hold of your block, and if your handle will start to roll on you, where the handle comes out of the block, there's what they call the riser there, and when that starts to break down, you'll get to the point where your handle, this one isn't what I would call really bad yet, but I like to really keep up on my ropes and be riding a good one and keep a good solid handle on there, because how the rope is designed is so that when your hand is in there and you have the wrap and it's up against the block, if you come off away from your hand, if the handle and the riser and the block and everything is solid, it works to break the bind on your hand to get you out of the bull rope. You know, a good percent of the time. It's not to say that you can't still hang up, but it definitely does help avoid that by keeping a good rope in check. Also, one other thing you want to be watching is what they call the wear strip. It's where your actual tail starts and then it goes back all the way up to where your handle comes back in, and that's where your rope is always usually getting pulled across. You can see it's starting to get frayed out quite a bit, and you know, like I say, this rope definitely isn't as bad as some of them I've seen, but it's getting to the point where I'm going to be replacing soon. And what you can see on the new ropes is you can see how high the rise is in the handle. It's got a good block. The handle is very solid. You can't move it at all. Now, of course, when you stretch the ropes, it'll pull the handles down some, but you're still going to be left with a good solid handle and block there, that if you do come off away from your hand or get in trouble there, that it's going to work properly and your hand will come out of the rope. So it's just kind of all personal preference, but from everything I've been taught through the bull riding schools I've gone to and going up and down the road, I see guys riding in ropes that really are pushing it as far as how wore out they are, and it's definitely an investment. But if you're serious and you're going up and down the road, it's one of the cheapest things you can do to really return a lot of money for your time and investment. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to give us a call or shoot us an email, and we'll be more than happy to help you out with any questions you have on purchasing a new rope.